Close your eyes and drop in. Hi, Teresa. We've just started. And have that feeling of when we close our eyes, and so there's no external stimuli engaging our brain with the processing, and our gaze is inward. Suddenly there's this like opening up. It's like suddenly we become aware of our interior. And let's take a couple of full deep breaths, inhaling, filling from the bottom lungs, mid lungs, and upper lungs. Brief pause at the top, and then exhale from the top, middle, and bottom. Let's do a couple more just like that. So filling up as you inhale. Brief pause and exhale. So that sense of becoming fully alive to this present moment, dropping all your masks, all your to-dos, becoming really alive in this present moment. Really nice. We're going to do breath of fire, ego eradicator for 3 minutes. And so all of you are very familiar with breath of fire. As you exhale, the navel draws in. And if you're on the first few days of your menstrual cycle, then a long, deep breath. And so otherwise, arms are reaching up, fingers are drawing in, thumbs are flexed, and breath of fire. Exhaling through your nose. Your eye gaze is drawing towards the center of your forehead. This sense like this pendulum, the navel drawing in and out. And have a sense of ease, like as if you could just be here for ages. And so try not to be intense or stressed as you do it, but just this constant drawing in and out, exhaling through the nose, inhale, even length to the exhale. Stay with it, nearly there. Now take a deep inhale. Bring your thumbs to touch. Reach the fingers straight up. Squeeze the pelvic floor so the muscles, all from the pubic bones to the tailbone, squeeze. Eye gaze, center of the forehead, hold. Chin ever so slightly in. Squeezing from the base of the spine all the way up the spine. And then when you're ready, slowly exhale. Hands come down, touching the floor, and then hands to your thighs and just sit for a moment. Palms facing up. Drop in. All the time with these breathing techniques and the movement in yoga, you're creating this coherence in your body. So it's a slow, steady process, creating balance in your endocrine system with your hormones, creating balance in your digestion, in your energy through your body. And so all the time, these subtle effects. The sense of dropping your known self, just becoming fully present in this moment as you are. Okay, let's go around to all fours. Fix this. So hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. So we'll do a little bit of cat-cow. It's a morning practice. So we might move a little bit more at pace this morning as you cat-cow. So inhale, exhale. You find the pace that works for you. Really nice for activating the energy, moving in the spine. That's it. And really squeeze the navel when you exhale. So this morning's practice, I have 3 flows. We're going to do them. First one slowly, and then we'll flow through it one breath at a time. And then the second one also the same. We go slowly first time, and then we'll flow through it. Always listen to your body. Take whatever version of the pose is most suited to your body on this day. Now inhale, take a deep inhale. And then as you exhale, tuck your toes and push into down dog. Full inhale. And long exhale. Drop your left knee, right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, reach up, hook your thumbs. And as you exhale, sink down. Really open in the chest and the lungs. Lift pubic bone to navel, engage the core. Upper arm bones drawing back. Full inhale and exhale. Take one more like that here. And now full inhale. And as you exhale, lean over to your right. Inhale, left side of the body expands. Exhale, lean. One more breath like that. And exhale. Really nice. Inhale, reach up and back to the center. Exhale, hands down, step back into down dog. Take an inhale here and a long exhale. Right knee down and left foot forward between your hands. Reach up, hook your thumbs, opposite thumb in front. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, sinking down and staying low, reach. Open in the chest. Full breath. Feel the whole front side of your body lengthen. Take a deep inhale. And then as you exhale, lean over to your right. Inhaling. And exhale, lean. One more like that. And exhale. Inhaling to center. And exhale, hands down, step back to plank. Full inhale here. And exhale, come all the way to the floor. Feet back and come into a cobra and stay here and breathe. And exhale, so shoulder blades down your back, chest forward. And so the chest, it's as if it melts in between your upper arm bones. Activating the whole spinal area, that's it. One more breath here. And then exhale into down dog. Full inhale. And long exhale. Bend your knees and walk, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhaling halfway, lift your heart. And exhale, fold in. Inhaling all the way up, reach up. Exhaling, hands to heart. And let's do a few sun salutations. So lovely to do in the morning. Inhale, reach up. And so just have this sense of moving with your breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back to plank and hold. Take a full inhale here. And then exhale, knees or no knees, come all the way or halfway. Inhale, come into up dog or cobra. And exhale, come back into down dog. Full inhale. Long exhale. One more like that. Inhaling. And exhaling. Bend your knees and now walk, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, fold in. Inhale all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Let's go again. Inhale, reach. Exhaling, fold forwards. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step back and lower on the one exhale. So knees down or no knees, come all the way to the floor or halfway. And then inhale into an up dog or a cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Full inhale. And long exhale. And again, full inhale. And long exhale. Bend your knees, look between your hands. And walk, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale halfway. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale all the way up, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Really nice. Inhale, reach up. Let's take the twist here. So right arm goes back, left arm reaches forward. As you exhale, really nice. Inhale, reach up. And go to the other side. So left arm back, right arm forward and twist. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step back and lower. Inhaling cobra, up dog. Exhaling into down dog. And when you're ready, inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot forward between your hands. Remember, left knee can come down to give it a hand. Ground your left foot, look up into warrior two. So left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forwards. And think of the left side of your waist drawing back. Sink into your front knee, make sure the knee's over the second or third toe. So rotation from inside in that right hip. And breathe here. Perhaps feel that lift of the pelvic floor at the end of the exhale. So expansive inhale. And then as you exhale, lift. And one more. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. And now left hand to your waist. We're going to come up into half moon. So step onto your right foot. And then the right hand comes to the floor. And usually the distance is like the length of your torso. So the right hand is forward and a little bit off to the right. And then keep the left hand on the waist and turn your left toes out to the left so you're opening in the hip. And draw the left sideways towards the ceiling, so opening in the chest. It's helpful for balance to keep looking down. And so I'll keep adding options and then see what suits. If you like, your left hand can come to your shoulder and then lift the left hand straight up. Keep breathing. If you feel like your balance is good, you can look out to the left side. And maybe even up towards the left hand, see how you go. One more breath here. Really nice. Now look down to the floor, left hand to your waist. And we come back into warrior two. So ground the back foot, hand standing. Turn your right palm up. Let's come into reverse warrior. And so the legs stay exactly the same. You're lengthening in the torso. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And breathe here. Left hand slides down your leg. Really nice. Come back into warrior two. We'll do extended side angles. So again, loads of options. Right hand to your thigh, left arm forward. Or right hand to the inside of the right leg onto the floor, left arm forward. And then turn to look underneath the left arm. Oh, sorry. Just silence that. And so here we also have the option of the bind. And so right arm right underneath, in underneath the right knee, left arm behind, and breathe here, drawing that left shoulder back. And so just one more breath here. And carefully release, hands either side of the front foot. Let's go through vinyasa. So stepping back and lower. Inhaling up dog or cobra. And exhaling back into down dog. Full inhale here. A long exhale here. And when you're ready, left leg rises. And then left foot forward between your hands and come into warrior two. And so reaching your arms open across the chest, sink into that front knee. Be nice, that's it. Think of that back thigh turning in, the front thigh turning out, and then your chest opening to the long end of your mat. And so it's really nice with warriors, you have this extending, and then as you inhale, filling up from the top to the bottom. And then as you exhale, a little lift of the pelvic floor, relax your shoulders. And two more like that. Jaw is relaxed. Last one. And now half moon, so hand to your right waist, step onto your left foot, and then your left hand comes to the floor in front of and off to the left a little bit of that left foot. So turn your right toes out to the side, and no problem if it suits you to have a little bend in the left knee, do so. So you're opening into the right hip and then draw the right shoulder back. If it's comfortable for you, you can bring the right hand to the shoulder and then reach that right arm up. And then depending on your balance, flex that right foot. It might suit you to look to the side, or it might even work to look up. See what suits. Every day is different. Strong breaths. Very carefully looking down, right hand to your waist, and now stepping back into warrior two. Flip your left hand and come into reverse warrior, so right hand down your leg and left arm reaching up and over. Relax your shoulders. If it's comfortable, close your eyes and deep breath. Sink a bit more into that front knee. Really nice. Two more breaths here. So feel the expansion, and as you exhale, deepen a little more. One more. Let's come into extended side angle. So left hand to your thigh and reach your arm over. You also have the option of the left hand to your lower, to the floor inside that left knee, and the right arm over. And turning to look underneath the right arm. And then if you want, bring the shoulders down and come into the bind. So whichever works for you this morning. And breathe. And own your practice. Make it the kind of practice that you need this morning. Nurturing for yourself. And now carefully release. Let's go through vinyasa. Stepping back and lower. Up dog or cobra. And down dog. Full deep breath. And long exhale. So let's go through just much shorter time in each of the poses. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot forward between the hands, warrior two. Take a full inhale. And then as you exhale, left hand to your waist and step up into half moon. Inhale here. And exhale here. Hand to your waist, step back into warrior two. Reverse the palm, come into reverse warrior. And exhale. Inhale, back warrior two. And then exhale, extended side angle, whichever version. So hand on your thigh, hand on the floor or the bind. And as you exhale, release and go through a vinyasa. Inhaling in plank. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take a full breath here. And long exhale. Let's take another one just here, breathing. And exhale. And let's go left side. So when you're ready, inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left foot forward between your hands, warrior two. Opening out. A full inhale. And then as you exhale, right hand to your waist and step up into half moon. Inhale. And exhale. Hand to your waist, back into warrior two. Reverse the palm, come into reverse warrior. And then coming there, extended side angle. Draw the right shoulder back. And as you exhale, go to vinyasa. So inhaling plank. And exhale. No rush. Inhale, cobra, up dog. And exhale into down dog. And here we're going to take 2 more breaths and down dog. And if it would suit you to go into child's pose, do that before we go into our next flow. And so we all meet here in down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. As you exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Come into a plank. And now stay in your plank, but as you inhale, the right leg goes back and lifts up. And as you exhale, the right knee comes in. So you're staying in your plank. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, 3-legged plank. Navel to spine. Exhale, knee to nose. 1 more. Exhale, knee to nose. And then from here, we're going to step that right foot forward. So any way that suits, you might want to bring the left knee down. Step it forward, ground the back foot. And coming up, we come into warrior one. So left arm reaches forward, right arm floats. And both arms up. Breathing. So always careful with your neck. So looking forward or up or off to the horizon. So shoulder blades down your back. And make sure the front ribs are knitting in a little bit. So you're not making a big rounding. Navel to spine. And sink into that front leg. Really nice as you inhale, straighten the front leg. And as you exhale, fold over that front leg. So hands to the shin or to the floor. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, fold. 2 more just like that. Keep drawing the outer right hip in. And exhale, fold. One more. And fold. So now turn so your feet are parallel. You're on the wide end of your mat. Interlace your hands behind your back. Reach the knuckles towards the ceiling and your head towards the floor. Breathing. Check the weight in your feet. That's evenly dispersed between front and back and the either side. Shoulders away from the ears, draw the knuckles a little bit higher towards the ceiling. And now carefully release the hands down. Walk your hands back to the front of your mat and straighten your legs. We're going to come into triangle pose. So the right hand to your shin, your foot, the floor, inside or outside, doesn't matter. And then the left arm reaches up. And think of your right seat drawing under, lengthening in that left side waist, drawing the right ribs in and under. And as always, look down or up, whatever works. If you need a tiny micro bend in that front knee, do put it in there. Try not to let that front knee lock. We're going to do a core variation, so left arm reaches forward to the front of your mat. And now strengthen the legs, engage the core, and then the right arm also reaches. So stay away from this and stay in regular triangle if it feels too much. And so as you're reaching the arms, you're rotating the navel, rotating the torso towards the left. Front thigh externally rotates, so strong. One more breath here. And exhale, hands down either side of the front foot. Let's go through vinyasa. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Let's take 2 breaths here. And exhale. Full inhale. And exhale. And when you're ready, inhale, left leg rises. And then as you exhale, shoulders over wrists, knee to nose. So in a 3-legged plank. Let's stay in the plank. Inhale, left leg goes back. Exhale, knee to nose. And skip these if they feel too much. Inhale, 3-legged plank. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze. One more. Exhale, knee to nose. And now step that left foot forward for warrior 1. So ground the back foot. Right arm reaches and then reach up. And so push into the back foot. Think of the back thigh turning inwards. And then the front thigh turning outwards. You're trying to line the pelvis with the front of the mat. So drawing the front hip bones forward, outer left hip back. Sink into the front knee. One more breath. And now inhale, straighten your front leg. And exhale, fold over that straight leg. Hands wherever suits, so shin, ankle, floor. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold in. Let's do 2 more like that. And really feel your breath. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. And 1 more. And exhale. And now very carefully walk your hands to the wide end of the mat. So you're in a wide-legged forward fold. And now let's hook the big toes. So your index and middle finger hooked between the big toe and the second toe. Inhale, lift your heart. And as you exhale, fold in. Shoulders away from the ears. And there's a gentle traction there, so you can kind of gently pull on your toes, and that helps you pull a little deeper. But be mindful, just working at your own edge. Shoulders away from the ears. Check the weight dispersal through your feet. Really nice. Inhale, lift your heart. And then as you exhale, walk your hands back to the front of your feet for triangle pose. So ground the feet and the left hand wherever suits, right? Triangle pose, the hand can be on the shin, on the foot, on the inside, or on the outside of the foot, whatever works for you. And so in our bodies, some people have longer limbs, and these kind of poses are easier to get the hand to the floor. And then other people have longer torsos. And so it makes it more tricky getting the hands to the floor. And so we work with our long limbs or our long torsos. And then the option of the core variation. So left arm reaches forward, and then right arm, palms facing each other and turning towards the right. So strong in the legs, push into the feet, internally rotate the back leg, externally rotate the front leg, and then turn the torso and breathe. That's it. One more breath here. And strong. Really nice. Hands down either side of the front foot. And slowly take your vinyasa. And here, child's pose for a couple of breaths, or down dog, whichever suits you. So we'll flow through that sequence, not holding for very long, but not going fast either. So when you're ready, right leg rises on an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Three-legged planks. Inhale, reach the leg back, and then exhale, squeeze in. Two more. Exhale, squeeze in. Last one. Exhale, squeeze in, and then step that right foot forward. Ground the back foot, warrior one. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, fold over that front leg. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhaling, fold. Walk your hands to the wide end of the mat. Keep your hands on the floor now this time. Fingers line up with the toes. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhaling, fold in. Full breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. Walk your hands back for triangle pose. Reach the left arm up. And then optional of the arms reaching if it suits you. And then slowly through vinyasa. So take your time. We meet back in down dog. Steady your breath. Really great work. Strong flowing sequences this morning. Take 2 breaths here. And so knees can be down, coming into child's pose, which is really nice. Recovery and rest, a key part of any strengthening sequence or program you're doing. So let's go again. Going back into down dog. I'm going to go left side. When you're ready, inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. And then three-legged plank, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Two more. And exhale. Last one. And exhale. And then step that left foot forward, ground the back foot. Warrior one. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, fold over that straight leg. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, fold in. Walk the hands wide end of your mat. And again, line the toes up with the fingers. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, fold. Take a full breath here. A long exhale. Relax your shoulders. And then carefully walk your hands back to the front of your mat for triangle pose. Right arm reaches up. And the option of the core variation with the arms reaching. Take an inhale and exhale through vinyasa. And again, 2 breaths here. Either down dog or child's pose. One more breath. End of this exhale, bend your knees and walk, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale halfway. And exhale, fold in. Inhale all the way up, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. So bend your knees. The fingertips just skim the floor. And like your heart is in your hands, lift your hands up and the chest lifts. And now think of pubic bone drawing up towards your heart, sinking down, front shins back, tailbone under, breathing. One more steady breath here. As you exhale, hands in prayer and take a twist. So elbow outside the knee, doesn't matter which one. Full inhale. And exhale, twist. Coming back to center, inhale, reach your arms. And then exhale, other side. Inhale. And exhaling, twist. Inhale, back to center. And now keeping your arms up, just step your feet wider. Toes pointing out. Inhale. And let's exhale down into a squat. So it can be nice to have a pillow underneath your heels. If your heels don't touch the floor, it can feel more comfortable. Tailbone down, chest lifts. And feet as wide as is comfortable for you. And let's take a twist here. So right arm reaches towards the floor, and then the left arm reaches up. And remember always with twists, the breath can be a little bit more constricted because of the nature of a twist. So we just try to breathe as deeply as is comfortable for us. Filling up, and as we exhale, twist a little more. One more breath here. And exhale. Let's go to the other side. So left hand down and right arm reaches. And exhale. That's it. Let's do 2 more breaths here. And exhale. Really nice, hands down. So hands are now in between your legs. You're going to step your left foot back for lizard pose. Right foot is on the outside of your hands. Left knee down. And turn your toes out to the right a little bit. And so lizard, deep hip stretch, but very personal. What's going to suit you? So this may be perfect here. Deep stretch into your hips. You may find that you have the mobility to bring the forearms down. You might find one forearm on a pillow is nice. And then if it suits, you might lift that left knee and breathe. Keep thinking of sternum going forward. Back of your neck is long, shoulders away from ears. And if you like, you can come onto the baby toe side of that right foot. So lifting the instep of the right foot. Really nice. Pop the left foot down. So here, especially if you have any sensitivity in the knees, just roll your mat up. And we're going to walk that right foot in a little bit. Right hand is going to reach back for the left foot. And drawing it in and then rotate. So drawing that left foot in towards your sit bones and turning your shoulders. That's it. And deep breaths. If you have the mobility or flexibility there, you can bring your left forearm down if you like. And always mindful of the neck, so you can be twisting without twisting in the neck. Really nice. Carefully release. And that's it. Step straight into plank. We'll go through a vinyasa. Inhaling. And exhaling. And then from here, step your left foot to the outside of the left hand and bring the right knee down. And then find, and each side is different, right? Because we're not symmetrical generally. And so if it suits you to come down onto the forearms, do so. And if it suits you to lift the back knee, do. But find what works in your body. And again, if you like, you can come onto the baby toe side of that left foot, lifting the inseam. And sternum forward. So try not to round and let the neck drop, but rather keep the upper body also active. So this real sense of lengthening from the heel of that right foot to the crown of your head. Really nice. And now drop that right knee. Come back up onto your forearms. Walk the left foot in a little bit. And here, again, you can roll the mat. And then left hand reaches back for the right foot. And if you wish, you can come down onto your right forearm or stay on the hand and looking down or turning to look back. And breathe. Carefully release. Excellent. And let's go through last vinyasa. So feet back, take an inhale and feel how much there's movement in your body. Really worked into the legs, into the hips, into the shoulders. So now let's come to a lying position. So hop your feet, come lying. We're going to do a few inversions. I'm just going to tuck my top in. So first off, feet down and coming up into a bridge. And so here in bridge, interlace your hands underneath, knuckles reaching towards your heels, and push into your heels. And have that feeling that you're trying to pull the heels towards your shoulders, and feel how that activates the pose, and then lift up a little higher. So heels pulling towards your shoulders, upper arm bones underneath, and breathe. If you do bow pose in your practice, then you could come down and go up into a bow pose. So stay here in bridge, or in bow pose, your hands would come either side of your head and you'd push up. And then from here, slowly rolling down, draw your knees into your chest and just rock a little bit side to side. Super. So let's come up into shoulder stand. So hands on the floor and shoulder stand. I'll show you all the different variations. So the first version is hands holding your hips and the legs are reaching over. So really nice inversion and nice and supportive. If you want to go higher, you can put the hands more into the mid-back and then get the feet more over the head. Try not to turn your head side to side. Very careful to mind the neck in this position. And then try to draw the elbows in closer to each other. And breathe. Such a great pose, fantastic energy going towards the crown of the head. So very calming and energizing. So it's a kind of a steady energy that you're bringing into the body rather than a manic one. And then from here, let's come into plow pose. So again, hands stay on the back or the hands to the floor, or you might interlace the hands reaching back. And it's a morning practice, right? So if it was the evening, our feet would be much closer to the floor. And breathe. Plow pose, fantastic for stimulating the thyroid. And like I was saying at the start, our yoga practice between the poses and the breath had this wonderful balancing effect through the body and all our different systems. So the glandular system also. And now carefully release, so hands down and really slowly rolling all the way down. Super, drop your feet to the floor and let your knees fall in together. And let's just finish with a spinal twist. Never can get enough of these. So left leg long and then right leg across your body. Lift your shoulders so your shoulders stay on the floor. And maybe look over your right arm. The real feel-good twist. Coming back to center and switch legs. So other leg long and coming across. Super. And now lengthen long. At this stage, if you want to put anything underneath your legs, under your head, or maybe a blanket over you, or cover your eyes. So stay lying down. I'm going to sit up. I want to guide you. We did this on Tuesday night. We guided breath Shavasana. And so lying on your back, completely relax and find a comfortable position. And so I'll guide you in your breath, bringing your breath, up and down your body. But as always with all these breathing techniques, don't worry if you find yourself tuning out a little bit. That's also fine. And so now, next time you inhale, bring the energy all the way up from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, bring the energy from the crown of your head and release it all the way to your toes. And now inhale from the toes all the way up to the crown of your head. And exhale from the crown of your head down to your ankles. Inhale from the ankles all the way up to the crown. And exhale from the crown down to the backs of your knees. Inhale from the backs of your knees all the way to your crown. And exhale from the crown down to the base of your spine. Inhale from the base of your spine to the crown. And exhale from the crown down to the back of the pelvis where the pubic bone is. Inhale from the back of your pelvis up to the crown. And exhale down to the navel. Inhale from the navel to the crown. And exhale from the crown to the heart center, tracing this line of energy. Inhale from the heart center to the crown. And exhale from the crown to your throat. Inhale from your throat to your crown. And exhale from your crown to the third eye, just between your eyebrows. Inhale from the third eye to the crown. And now when you exhale, allow the energy to flow down through your whole body. As it flows, feel like it's lighting up every single one of your cells. And just relax here a moment longer. feel yourself absolutely surrender. Letting go as much as you can let go. And feeling grateful for this time to really nourish, rejuvenate, nurture yourself. So then you go like a beacon of light out into the world. So now very carefully begin to deepen your breath. If you're keen and interested, if you have time to stay here a few minutes longer, then do so and disregard my instructions on getting up. Sometimes even an extra 3 or 4 minutes, not very long, can have a really deep rejuvenating effect. So stay lying if that suits you. Otherwise, draw your knees into your chest and roll onto your right side. And carefully coming up to sit. Let's just take a moment to feel grateful, to cultivate that attitude of gratitude for the many blessings in our lives. So just thinking of situations and people, opportunities in your life that you're particularly grateful for this morning. And now bringing your hands to prayer at your heart center. And bow to that wise being inside of you. That deep knowing that you tap into in your practice. That intuitive, perceptive, instinctive mind that you're accessing and cultivating all the time. That deep wisdom. Having that sense of your known self falling away and just in touch with this deep inner knowing and this presence. And may you go into your day operating from this place, uplifting and elevating all those you encounter. Namaste. Thanks so much.